Hey everyone, I'm Carly and I'm here today to show you some tips on Halloween makeup for those of you who want to do a wound but you're not looking to get like that cheap, corny latex stick-on that was like a pre-made wound at the Halloween store. And you want like that realistic, like one that like it's just a little bit more effort put into it. I'm just gonna show you a few things you can get from around your house or just Walmart for a couple dollars to do that type of makeup. So what you're going to need is you're going to want to go to Walmart and get some unflavored gelatin, and that is upside down. So this is what the box looks like. I usually get Knox, but this time I just got the Great Value just because it was a lot cheaper. It was 89 cents, I believe, which is so cheap. So I mean, of course, I wanted to go with the cheaper option. Uh, and then the other thing you're going to need is some glycerin. So you want, this actually isn't 100% glycerin. You would prefer to get 100% glycerin for this type of recipe, but this is 99.5% glycerin. I mean, it worked for me, so I'm sure it's fine. This is in the first aid section. This was about $3 at Walmart. And then the other thing you're going to need is some cover up. I took this from my sister because I didn't feel like wasting mine, and plus I don't really own cover up. So, yeah. And then you're going to need some toilet paper, or depending on the type of wound that you want to achieve, you could use oatmeal or, I mean, anything you would like, really. I just chose to do toilet paper. It's a little bit more basic trick for FX makeup. And then you're also going to need a bowl that's microwavable, a spoon for mixing, or any kind of utensil that you'd prefer for mixing. Scissors, depending again on the type of wound, but I wanted to make a little slice in mine, so that's why I have scissors. And lastly, you're going to need makeup for the wound when you're done applying all those products to make it look realistic. So I have some blood. This was about $2 at Walmart. This isn't the best blood. It's not the most realistic. It stains a lot, and to prevent that, you could actually put a few drops of dish soap to prevent that from happening, so you don't get that like red blotchy stain when it leaks down. Just a tip. And also, you are going to need, where did I put it? Here it is. Some makeup, and then makeup utensils. I just have this right here, and then a Q-tip for applying it. Nothing too fancy. You can get one of those little spongy things, again, depending on the type of wound that you want to achieve and look. I don't really need that for this look, so I'll be fine with that. Most cases, you won't need all of these colors. Again, depending on the wound that you do, you'll need certain colors. So I actually started this just because it is quite a quick process. Gelatin hardens really easily, so you need to work really fast. So I already started the wounds. I have it on my arm, and I'm just going to tell you what you're going to need for the recipe. So you're going to need 2 tablespoons of glycerin, 2 tablespoons of gelatin, and then 2 tablespoons of water, and then you're going to microwave it. Microwave it once it's mixed really well, like no clumps at all, to prevent any like issues happening with the microwave process. Sometimes it does happen, you're gonna need to do it again. That's okay, it happens to the best of us. And then once you put it in the microwave, do 7-second increments, just because you don't want to burn it. Once you burn it, there's no going back, and again, you're gonna have to start all over again. And once you mix it really well, it's gonna look something like this. It looks really gross, I know, but I had already actually put in the cover up too, because gelatin is clear, so you're gonna want it a skin tone. So I put in 2 drops and mixed it, and this is what it looks like once you're done. It is hardened again, because I said it hardens really quickly, and you can actually save that and then pop it back in the microwave to make it liquidy again. So what you're going to want to do is, when it's not hot, you have to be very careful, because it is a very hot substance. You will burn your skin. Remember that. So wait until it cools. So you're going to apply 1 layer of that, and then a layer of toilet paper, and again and again. So it looks really bad, but it will look better once you apply the makeup. So this is what I have with me so far. And I did make the little slice, like I was saying, because I want it to be like more like a zombie wound, like a burn with a little cut, make a little death in that. So we're going to jump right into applying makeup, and then I am going to show you the final product. So when applying the makeup, depending on the wound, you will need certain colors. For this, I'm going to be using the green, the purple, a tiny bit of black. Big mistake, you don't want to do a lot of black. It does add definition, but not too much of it. And some red and possibly some white for mixing. So just any way you want to apply it, you can just go in with the Q-tip or the sponge. I'm going to use the sponge first. And then actually just start going at the wound and keep applying it. A good point of reference is to Google a picture, and depending on the wound, it might be different colors. Depending on if you want a fresh wound, there won't be that much purple because fresh wounds don't bruise automatically. But if you want something that's like dead and it's kind of more like what I'm going for, it's going to be more of a purple, more green, just because bruising, even though bruisings aren't mainly purple, there are other colors as well. So I'm going to finish this up and then show you the final product. So I'm back to show everyone the final product. Once you're finished, depending on the wound, I just did a really simple, like, zombie type cut. It should look, you know, however you want it to look. But this is how mine looks. This is actually a wound that can open. Because like I said, the scissors, I wanted something I could open, and so it looks like my skin can peel back. But that was just the effect that I wanted to get with using this glycerin. And a lot of people like doing something like this just because it's a little bit more gory. You can't get this with those ones that you can get at the store, like I was saying. So this, you know, you can rip it off any more than you would like, put more blood, more colors. But this is my final product. And I hope you like the tips on how you can make your own gelatin. If you have leftovers, something else you could do is you can actually store this in a bag or in the bowl that you made it in, reheat it 7 seconds, and do another thing for one of your friends or next year for Halloween. I hope you guys all have a good evening and happy Halloween.